Hello, welcome back to Becky's Basic Life. I'm Becky, of course, and I have a grocery haul to share with you today from my normal two shopping places, from Meijer and Walmart. And right here, I have just what I'm sharing from Walmart, and then over here on the table that you probably can't see that well, that is Meijer. So let's just dive right in, right here. And this random thing here, I needed one more solar light. I bought these last week and I was one short, so I needed to buy another one, so that's that. And then of course the yummy Tillamook cream cheese. I bought 3 of those because I'm planning on making some dips this weekend and I need cream cheese. And then this Better Goods brand from Walmart. I thought I would try the ice cream. I think they were on sale. Or I don't know, does Walmart have sales? Not really. They just say they have the cheapest prices or whatever, but they seemed like a good price for what you got. And then this morning, Rice Krispies was not on my grocery list, but this morning, Scotcheroos, somebody posted that, sent me an email with that recipe, and I was like, oh man, I need to make these. So I quick put Rice Krispies on my list, and then you need some light corn syrup and butterscotch chips, and it's peanut butter. You guys know what Scotcheroos are, right? They've been around forever. They're like, it's butterscotch chips with Rice Krispies, peanut butter, and the Caro syrup. And then, you mix that together. You melt all of this and then mix all that together. And then on top is like you take chocolate chips and melt them and like make a chocolate frosting type thing. So good. I love these. They are just like crack to me. And I am going somewhere this weekend so I can bring some along so I'm not eating them all. But these, I just love them, so I'm going to whip them up. And then this Oregon chai tea latte and these dry cherries. Have you guys had the new from Starbucks? I am not totally a Starbucks fan, but they have the new chai latte cherry cold foam drink out for the summer, and it is so good, you guys. But I can't go there constantly and be spending $20 for all 3 of us to get these chai lattes, cherry chai lattes. So I couldn't find cherry syrup anywhere, so I did order some cherry syrup from Amazon. It's not here yet, so I'm gonna try to make my own. And I will let you know how it works out, and I will show it if it's good. So moving on, the Prime drinks, those are for my son for his fridge, best price at Walmart. And then just 1 heavy whipping cream for ground turkeys for my puppy Jack. Some salsa because I'm gonna do some nachos, and I wanted that, and it's kind of fresh looking. So I'm disappointed. I got coffee, but we always get the whole bean and grind it ourselves. And I could have sworn I typed in whole bean coffee, and what do you know? Both of these are ground coffee. Whatever, we'll drink it, but that annoys me. And then the butterscotch chips that I was telling you about for the Scotcheroos. So Walmart, that's that for Walmart. Excuse me, Jack. Jack is hogging up the space. Jack, I have to walk through here. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. I guess I'll just trip over him. And then here is Meijer, and we are going to start with the 2 root beers. My husband said, hey, it's getting to be summer. Are we going to do a root beer floats again? And I'm like, okay, that seems to be our summer thing. So I got this Stewart's root beer and this Hank's root beer. So I thought we'd try those. Normally we get Sprecher, but I don't know. Sprecher's been kind of weird, changing stuff up, and since it's been sold, it's like I don't know if it's going to be my tried and true anymore. So I thought we would just try these and see how they went. I do like the Stewart sodas. So this should probably be good. And I have not tried the Hanks, but it had really good reviews. So we'll try that and see how that goes. And then speaking of Starbucks, this was still on sale, and this is my fave for cold brew. I can stop being lazy and make my own, but I'm just buying it for the time being. And then a big thing of Hormel chili, no beans for chili dogs. I got this beautiful heirloom tomato. It better be delicious, for almost $4, $3.68. These were on sale, these Sweet Baby Ray's Creamy Buffalo Dip. I bought 2 of them because we like this, I'm sure other people make it, the buffalo chicken dip, and I use that in there. And so I just like to keep it on my shelf because we have it more in the summer. And then just a thing of mayo. Whoops. And then potatoes were on sale, so I just picked up a 5-pound bag of potatoes. Some green onions. These look actually pretty good. These are for actually, I think, my nachos that I'm making that I mentioned. This spring mix for just to have a salad, or I'm going to put this on these fancy California Club sandwiches I'm making. And then they had my fave King Arthur flour on sale, so I got a bread flour and an all-purpose flour. Some eggs, some medium cheddar for those sandwiches I was telling you about. These were on sale. They are the smoked sausage. I like those for like, like sheet pan meals or whatever, or just something easy to fry up for breakfast with eggs or something, or dinner or whatever. It's just a quick, easy. This butter was on sale, so I picked up 2 of those. They had, you guys, I really like this Frederick's by Meyer lunch meat. It's really good, and they had buy one, get one 40% off. So I got the Black Forest ham and this rotisserie chicken breast. Let's see. Oh, I'll show you here. These fancy croissants. I got these because I'm going to make these like California Club sandwiches with this lunch meat and like the lettuce I'll put on there and that heirloom tomato I was showing you, and then the medium cheddar. So that's what will be all on there. That's what that's for. And then the sharp cheddar was on sale 2 for $7, but I'll be using this for, I mentioned the nachos. I make my own cheddar cheese sauce, and this is what it calls for. They had these no antibiotics uncured beef franks hot dogs on sale, so I just picked up 1 of those. And then chicken happened to be on sale, so I just picked up 2 of these, and I'll just throw them in the freezer. And then the A2 milk that we like, I just picked up 2 of those for the week. I found this happened to be a good price, and I needed some hydrating body wash, so I got this. It smells pretty good. I don't know how great it is for you, but I needed some nonetheless. Some rubbing alcohol. And I use the rubbing alcohol. That's for, I think I've mentioned this, where I make my own Dawn dish spray. You know, it's just way cheaper because all it is alcohol and dish soap. So if you're ever interested in how I do that, let me know and I can show you. It's the easiest thing in the world. You shouldn't even waste all your money on buying it, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And then the True Goodness potato puffs, we really like these, so I just, you know, they were on sale. Yes, they were on sale, so I picked 1 up just to keep in the freezer. And then you guys, these True Goodness chicken breast fillets, I have not yet tried them, but I'm pretty sure these were on sale too. And we did try last week. They have like chicken strips, and I used that when I made chicken bacon ranch wraps, and they were good, so I figured I would try the breast fillets and see, you know, if they would be nice for chicken sandwiches or whatever. So I got 1 of those. I'll throw it in the freezer. These little rolls, I just thought they were cute. They're little cheddar cheese rolls, and we are having a sheet pan meal tonight, and I thought this would be nice if I warmed up a few to have it on the side of our sheet pan meal. And then just some bakery hot dog buns. I like those Chicago style buns that, you know, they have like the poppy seeds and stuff on them. But apparently everyone else likes them because like I can hardly ever get them. They're always out of stock. So it's like, everybody quit stealing all the hot dog buns. Share a little, will ya? So, that's that from Meyer. Those are some new fun things like the root beer and a few other fun things that we're going to try this week, or actually the root beer floats. That'll probably take us like several months or through the whole summer. It's not like we have root beer floats every day, so it would be fun. It would be great if I could, but I'm trying to reduce, not get bigger. Jack, you're gonna have to move, buddy, or I'm gonna run into you. Sorry, you guys, I'm everywhere. Anyway, I will quick share my meal plan with you. And as always, today is Thursday, so we have eaten this stuff already. So, on Monday, this was a carryover from last week. We had chicken fried steak. It was good. And then Tuesday, we had chicken and dumplings, and I made a salad with my homemade blue cheese dressing. So good. I never really liked blue cheese dressing, but this homemade recipe is amazing. It's changed my whole mind about blue cheese dressing, and super easy to make too. This will have to be a carryover to next week because I actually changed my mind. We had some like leftover burritos and some like sausage, some breakfast sausage that I wanted to use up. So I just made breakfast burritos. So the crock pot barbecue beef and barbecue beef roast sandwiches, I'll do those next week. And then tonight is that sheet pan gnocchi with Brussels sprouts and sausage. That's a sheet pan meal that I'll make tonight, and I'll serve those cute little rolls. I'll heat them up and have a couple of cute little rolls with that. And then for our healthy, wonderful dinner that we'll be having on Fun Food Friday, we're going to do chili dogs to the start. My husband is taking off that day for the whole weekend. Until Wednesday, actually. So he wants to start off with something fun. And then I have talked about this burnt ends dip before. That is one of the dips I'll be making. I'll probably whip that up today so he can just munch on that all weekend. And then Saturday is the epic beef nachos. They are so yummy. My son doesn't really like the chips, so I do like a French fry nacho for him, and then my husband and I do the regular nachos. So that's fun. That's our fun food weekend. And then Sunday, we're just going to grill up some cheeseburgers. It's been raining here a ton, so I think it's actually going to be okay. I don't think great weather this weekend, but I think okay enough that we can grill up a few cheeseburgers. So that's that. What are you guys doing for Memorial Day weekend? Do you guys do anything? Do you go anywhere? Do you have friends over? Do you grill out? I mean, depending on where you are, sometimes the weather isn't the greatest. And sometimes here in Wisconsin, we have good weather, and other times we don't. And this is one of the times that we're not going to really be having great weather. It's kind of cold, and let's see, I think it isn't really that warm. See, my thing says only 54, and usually we're like in the high 60s, 70s by now already. So I guess we'll have to see where we're at there. But anyway, I will end here and stop talking and let you guys go about your day or evening or wherever you at right now. So you guys take care, and thank you for always stopping by. And I will see you next week with some more fun finds or deals or sales or something. And I will share my meal recipe with you, and hopefully it can be inspiration for you. So you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.